Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. What's up, everybody? This your boy, LA Clipper Hands, the barber. Got a new video. Oh, you see that little spot right there, y'all? We gonna fix all that. So normally what I do is I go with my one guard with the grain closed. And I do that. I'm speeding the video up because, it takes all the time and sometimes do that. So what I do here, I balled out. And I usually go up about Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. I'm doing ball tape here, so I just go about an inch from where the neckline starts. Shave all that off, get all that hair off, man, because I don't want to see it, man. I'm tired of looking at hair. Basically, though, I want to clean that up, get that right. Go ahead and get some of that done, so I don't have to do it later. But as you can see, I'm always cleaning up on my video. That's what I really do. That makes the haircut pop. That's when you really have it real clean. Start fading here. I got it closed. Take that little line out. I fade up. So we're going to take that line out real quick. As you can see, it's gone. And just that quick. You just want to make sure it's clean. And we're going to do the same thing on all sides here. As you can see, I already ball taped it. I'm just taking that line out. Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe. Normally, when I do to one side, I do to the other. Do all the way around the head. Make it an even haircut. Basically, here, the same thing. I'm going to ball that line out. Take that line out, man. I can't stand it. I need it gone. And just do the same steps here. Taking the line out. This right here helps me to start fading. What I do normally after that, I open my clippers up because I want to see how far I can blend up with the clipper open before I have to start my internal fading. As you can see, what I do to one side, I do it on the other side as well. I do the same thing. I don't try to change it up. I just do the same thing, man. Keep my haircut as balanced as possible. Now on this side right here, I'm gonna fade it, but I'm gonna kind of keep some of that hair that was cut off from the previous haircut. No, I did not cut his hair last, so therefore I got a certain couple spots I'm fixing, but got the clippers wide open here. I'm just going up about an inch into that bulk to try to get some of it out. As you can see here, I'm just freehanding this fade by still going up about an inch. Trying to save some of that hair, but I'm gonna need some of it also to start to fade. Here, same thing, wide open, clippers wide open, no guards, just going with the flow. His hair is actually wavy, and sometimes in these areas they're difficult, so I freehand it. I don't usually use guards a lot of times unless I'm dealing with a lot of bulk. But for this haircut, I can kind of use just my clippers only. And as you can see, I'm just kind of drawing it out, opening my clipper, opening my lever, closing it, just trying to see what fits. And I'm seeing right here, I go against the grain because I want to see how long that hair is. That's the reason why I'm going with the grain. I want to see how long it is, and I can use my clippers to just fade out the parts that are too dark in this fade. You just want to use the tip, of the blade. Same thing on this side. I'm just using the tip. Clippers are wide open. Now, this is my troubled area that I've had to bring back for my client. He was pushed back, so I had to kind of blend that in so it'll kind of fit. You know what I mean? It's part of what I do, man. I do this a lot, so I'm used to it. I'm gonna start that line up real quick. And this is just gonna be a little baby line for me to start because I really need to see how I need to fade in order to fix this problem he got. So, as you can see, I go from, you can either go left to right or right to left, but I always try to start in the middle. As you can see, his hairline is kind of all over the place, but, I just tap and go, light strokes. And I try to get most of the baby hairs to be included when I'm first doing this because I want to make sure I keep the line as natural as possible. And I really don't want to push him back any further than he was pushed back. So in this area right here, I just got to work with it. I just got to work with it. And I don't really want to push him back because I kind of want to keep the structure of his hair, his hairline. And as you can see, I'm just tapping and going. And some of those spots are going to look light, but I'm going to actually do a little more work later on in the video. But this is where I start at. This is my starting point on the lineups. I don't ever go push them back, the first time. I don't do that. If I'm going to push a client back in certain areas, it's going to be a gradual push. It's not going to be an extreme all the way out. Because I'm not into pushing the hairline back, man. That's just not what I do. I try to keep it as natural as possible, if that's possible. Now, this particular client, as you can see, in this area, this is the area that I'm bringing back for him. You know what I'm saying? Whoever pushed them back, man, they pushed them back bad. But as you can see, my clippers, they're pretty much hidden, so I can create that line that I'm looking for without having to push them back. So, as you can see, it's coming in. And this is the reason why I didn't blend it all the way, because I wanted to see what I had to work with first. So I put a temporary line on there just to kind of make it fit. And now I can kind of see what I got to deal with. So the trouble areas there. So as I'm doing the ball tape, this is going to be an easy fix. So just kind of get that line to really be as far as what I want to do with it. I don't want to go too far. So I got to do a little blending. As you can see, I got my clippers with the one guard wide open, and I'm just decreasing some of that bulk in the wave. He's really wavy, so I'm just basically getting rid of some of that bulk for him, man. So this transition to the fade, the ball tip could be perfect. And sometimes you got to go around the ears, guys. Don't be scared, because sometimes that hair grows over the line. So it's in his situation, it's kind of thick. So don't feel like you're gonna mess up. As long as that guard is on there, you're pretty good. I got some of the bulk out. As you can see here, I already finished my blending because I couldn't get it all in the video while I was cutting, but this is pretty much the outcome of the blend. I'm just cleaning it up. And this is the other side. I pretty much, no enhancements yet. I just was able to kind of make it fit. And as you can see, I don't want to take off too much. I want to use my shavers and clean it up real good to make that transition look perfect. But this is kind of without the enhancements right now. I'm going to add a few enhancements just to make the haircut pop. Clean up the areas that I need to clean up. And, so I can send him on his way. But as you can see here, I'm going to use a little pencil because I kind of want that hairline to kind of come out a little stronger. So I didn't really have to do this, but I just did it because I just wanted to just do something different on him. It's my first time using it on this client. And when I do the one side, I always do to the other. This just creates a transition, because I am going to use some enhancements on this haircut. So just to create a transition and also create a stiffer hairline, I usually go and line up again, because using this right here, it allows you to see certain things. So as you can see, I enhanced the area a little bit. Just make the hairline pop a little bit more. You guys will see a little bit better in a minute. But that ball tape, man, looks good on them. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep my neckline low and my ball tape on the side pretty high. It kind of creates a good look when you're looking at it from a distance. So this is the finished product. Comment, like, subscribe, man. I really appreciate it. As you can see here, I'm usually cleaning up. I keep cleaning up. I like to clean up the fades because they come out of nowhere sometimes. When you clean them up, you can kind of see more of a transition. So I usually clean up to let you guys see what it looks like at the end, And hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully it was a little bit more informative. Please write a comment. Thanks.